This past season, Alita Johnson was well on her way to another successful year at Negaunee High School. That all changed on January 31st in a game at Gladstone.
Well, as soon as I hit the floor, I kind of, like in my mind, I knew my season was over. I'd never felt anything like that. I could just kind of feel something tear, and then I just hobbled to the bench.
She said she felt it deep inside of her knee, and you know, I was trying to hope that that wasn't the case, but you know, in the back of my mind, kind of thought it was.
That night, it was less painful, more like emotional because of the fact that I wasn't positive that my season was over, but I had a pretty good idea that it was. This is where it broke off right here.
Johnson would be diagnosed with a torn ACL, and her senior season with the Miners was over.
When you put that much time into a sport and that much like heart and pride or whatever, it's a heartbreak. It's hard. It's not the worst thing that could ever happen to you, but it's definitely hard. It's one of the hardest things that I've ever gone through, but I'm only 18, so it's probably not going to be the end of trials, but yeah, it was definitely a hard time.
It's very common. We've tried to do a lot of things to prevent it. You know, that was just a freak situation for her, and I don't think there was anything preventative that could have been done to avoid it.
So Johnson would have surgery at Marquette General Hospital. Then she was on crutches for several weeks, but it didn't stop her from being on the sidelines for several games, including the district championship win for the Miners.
The big thing that she did was she still contributed to our team. She was a great leader. She pulled the young girls that we had to shift up in her absence, and really helped them along, pulled them aside a lot in the locker room before games or during games.
Now, just over 4 months later, Johnson is back in the gym looking to get back into shape.
Beginning of therapy was just getting mobility back, and once I had some mobility, they started strengthening, and now I have full mobility, and my strength is getting there. It's almost caught up to my other leg, so it's going to be about 3 more months. It's the lateral movements that really take time.
And her hard work caught the eye of Northern Michigan women's basketball coach Troy Matson, who offered her a spot on the team as a preferred walk-on. She hopes that her story will be an inspiration for other athletes who run into tough times in their high school career.
You know, her persistence and just her love of the game. You know, many people have said to me and have said to her, you have to continue to try to play basketball just for what you mean to the sport.
I guess for me, I wasn't sure if I was going to even get an opportunity, and now that I am, it's kind of like things happen just kind of the way they're supposed to. So just believe in yourself and work hard. If you're passionate about something, just give it your all.
For ABC 10 and CW5 Sports, I'm Sam Ali.